Welcome to VINDAL'S Academy. Let us do justice to this Olympia question. All right. So we have 3 raised to power x minus root 3 raised to power x plus 4. 3 raised to power x minus root 3 raised to power x plus 4 plus 20 equal to 0. Now let me show you how we can do this, and I'm going to follow step by step. Let's get started. All right. So I'm going to start by breaking that. I'm going to break this down first. So what I'm going to do is to have that 3 raised to power x minus 3 raised to power x times 3 raised to power, root 3 raised to power 4 plus 20, this is equal to 0. So this is my first step, all right? So it's just like breaking it down, bringing it to where it started from. Now, why I did this is because the power of x plus 4 with the base of root 3 can be distributed amongst the both of them. All right, so after this, I am having 3 raised to power x here. I need to construct this to get 3 raised to power x as well. So I'm going to have 3 raised to power x minus 3 raised to power 1 over 2 all raised to power x. Okay, this is going to be times 3 raised to power 4 all raised to power 1 over 2. It's still the same thing. It can be commutative. That means 1 over 2 can be inside or it can be outside. Any of them can go because they are commutative, and that is power law in the laws of indices. All right. So this is going to be plus 20 and this is equal to 0. So this is going to cancel this to remain 2. So this is 3 raised to power x minus, I'm going to put x 3 raised to power 3 all raised to power x. I am doing this for a reason and I will explain. And this is times 9 because 3 raised to power 3 is 9 plus 20 is equal to 0. You know, I tried this before coming here to solve it, okay? So there is something I need to explain to you. If you say Vx is equal to, if you say V is equal to 3 raised to power x, you may struggle a little depending on how skillful you are in handling problems like this. Even if you say, let me raise this to power of 1 over 2. So you still have a problem of going with this root. So this is not the best thing to do. The best thing to do is to say that square root of 3 raised to power x, which is this, is equal to V. Let me call this equation 1. All right. So that means for me to get what 3 raised to power x is going to be, I'm going to square both sides. So I'm going to have 3 raised to power, root 3 raised to power x all raised to power 1 over 2. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to say squaring this side and also squaring v. So this will cancel this. I have 3 raised to power x is equal to v raised to power 2. So you see now, I have what v is and I have what v square is. So I'm going back to this equation. Sorry, no. I'm going back to this equation, to this path, to do what I need to do. So 3 raised to power x is what? Is v squared. So I'm going to have v squared. I'm going to have v squared for this minus square root of 3 all raised to power x is same thing as v. So I'll put v. Remember, it's multiplying by 9. So this is going to be 9v plus 20 is equal to 0. So you see at this point now, I have a simple quadratic equation. Why do I know I have a quadratic equation? Because the value of v has a highest power of 2. So this is going to be a quadratic equation. So for that reason, I'm going to factorize this. To factorize this, I'm going to use minus 5 minus 4 because minus 5 minus 4 can give me plus 20 if I multiply them, and minus 4 minus 5 can give me minus 9 when I sum them. So I'm going to do it this way. Open 2 brackets equal to 0. I will have v minus 5 and v minus 4. All right, so at this point now, I am going to find the value of v. So I'm going to say that v is equal to 5 or V is going to be equal to 4. I'm sure you can relate to this. All right, that is not all. Remember, I have that V is equal to 3 square root of 3 raised to power x. So in this case, I'm going to have that. Since V is 5, I'm going to have 5 is equal to square root of 3 all raised to power x. Now, to find the value of x, I'm going to remove this root first. How do I remove these two? By squaring both sides. So I'm going to have 3 raised to power x is equal to 25. It's very simple. If I square this side and square this side, this is going to cancel out. I'm going to have 25 equal to 3 raised to power x. All right. All right. So at this point, how do I now find the value of x? Provided x is at the power, is raised to a power, I'm going to bring it down. The only mathematical instrument that can help me do that is to employ logarithms. I can either use natural logarithm or logarithm to base 10, which is called common logarithm. So I'm going to multiply both sides by natural logarithm, which is called ln. So this is going to be x ln 3 is equal to ln 25. So x is equal to ln 25 all over ln 3. Let me show you let me use calculator to find what is ln 25 divided by ln 3. Let me find out what that means. And check if I put it inside this value or inside this x, if I can have 0 or minus 20. Let me find out. Okay, let me finish the rest of them before I do that. I'm going to have another one. Remember 4. I'm going to say that square root of 3 raised to power x is equal to 4. Then that means 3 raised to power x is equal to 16 if I square both sides. So I have that ln 3 raised to power x is equal to ln 16. Therefore, x ln 3 is equal to ln 16. That means x is equal to ln 16 all over ln 3. All right, so let me find out what is this actually. Let me find that ln 25 is 3.22 all over. What is ln 3? I'm going to have 1.099. Okay, yes. Let me put this one ln 25. That is 219. Right. Okay, so at this point, let me divide this and see what I will have. I'm going to have that 3.219 divided by 1.099. I'm going to have that x is equal to 2.93, which is approximately 3. So x is approximately 3. Let me also find what is going to be here. ln 16 divided by 3. So I'm going to have ln 16 divided by ln 3 is going to be what? So let me use fraction at the same time. So this is ln 16 come down ln 3, which is 2.5. This one is 2.5. Okay, let me ask myself, which of these values of x can be true for this solution? So I'm going to have that. I'm going to use 3 here. All right, okay, let me do it somewhere. All right, let me do it here. So this is 3 raised to power 3 minus, this is going to be square root of 3 raised to power 3 plus 4 plus 20. If this can give me 0, then I know that my solution is true for this value. So this is going to be 27 minus this plus this is 7. So I'm going to have root 3 raised to power raised to the power of 7 is going to be 46.7. I'm going to 0.8. I'm going to raise it to the nearest whole number plus 20. You see, this is 27 plus 20 is going to be 47 minus this is going to be 47 to the nearest whole number. So 47 minus 47 is actually going to be 0. This is very correct for this value. Thank you so much for being part of this lesson. Always remember to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it. Have a nice day.